Hello Geminis, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your first half of November 2018, Why Can't I Let Go of Him or Her video reading. So this may not be for everyone, but the reason I'm doing these videos is because I'm getting a lot of that exact same question. So when I looked at the energies regarding the Gemini energy I'm feeling for this general video reading, and thank you to those of you who write me and tell me that this is indeed your energy or your reading. That really helps for me to clarify the messages I am receiving. We have a Gemini here who is receiving or thinking about messages, and they're thinking about their current home environment. Thinking about messages. What do I do about my current home environment? This particular Gemini has been hoping to sweep away with the whip or the broom from a situation that feels very burdening. But it's like this Gemini wants more knowledge when it comes to someone who is carrying or who between that connection causes energies somehow of lies and deceit. Now, in the first week or so of November 2018, this Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, is wanting to travel, wanting to move, wanting to figure out where this next path of their life is headed. And in the first week and a half or so of November 2018, this Gemini is either sending or receiving kind words and messages, and they are trying to figure out if another is devoted to them or if they are devoted to the other somehow. So by the second week of November 2018, we have this energy here. So this is either a feminine energy that Gemini is thinking about, or it is the Gemini themselves sitting and waiting, content in their life, but bored and a bit mischievous, hoping, wishing, and praying to Spirit to make a wish come true when it comes to that communication in the past. Now, by mid-November 2018, this Gemini is clearly trying to figure out, is this my soulmate? Is this a karmic connection? Is this meant to be? Or is this going to turn into a long and difficult path? Maybe if I learn more about this connection, I will be able to bring myself out of the clouds and into the sunlight where I can see more clearly what to do with this sly, cunning, and manipulative energy. Person, place, circumstance, or way of thinking. So I asked a little bit about who this fox was in the outcome position by mid-November 2018 for Gemini. And right away we saw Temperance. Now, this as a major arcana is Spirit's way of saying we will help you to heal from a connection, to set new goals and intentions. But I also felt as though since this represents Sagittarius, there could be someone who is manipulative, sly, or cunning in connection to someone who has Sagittarius in their chart. Now, I felt right away with these energies of the Knight of Swords that Gemini wants to rush in and have communication in the first half of November 2018 so that they can get to the light at the end of the tunnel, so they can figure out their future, how much money they have, where they're going, if they're traveling with it, if they're going to move and they need to worry about their money. This particular Gemini is finding themselves very bored, and boredom leads to mischievous energies, right? In the next 2-3 weeks, either the Gemini is reaching out to a water sign or the water sign is reaching out to Gemini, and the water represents the element of Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And it leaves the Gemini in the position of which path is the right one for me. So spiritual advice for the Gemini is to really look closely at a passionate connection that may only have been built on lust and desire, that maybe really isn't or hasn't been built on a solid foundation of love as of yet. And that is what Gemini is being guided to figure out. Because they have great hopes that this person will come in quickly and unexpectedly, or they may be even fearing that this person is going to come quickly and unexpectedly towards them because they've been wishing for them. So Gemini, you could manifest a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio to come into your path, but you got to make sure that your heart is open, that you're ready for a commitment, because if I know water signs, they are really like to be in a contented partnership. So to start out with, representing the first week of November 2018, and a 3-card summary to my left with the Gilded Tarot deck, Spirit saying, yes, you guys could hope, wish, and pray for your ship to come in, and indeed it could. But be careful, because there's sadness and pain and anguish. There's suffering and memories of a long and difficult path that you're being reborn from and through. Your difficult experiences have gotten you, Gemini, to the point where you need to make sure there's equal give and take. When you call someone, they call you back. When you give to them, they give back to you, right? Because you're bored. You're looking to move on towards more fulfillment in your life, or at least this Gemini is. Spiritual advice is saying with the Hanging Man energies as a major arcana, take some time to think about the path ahead. Is it more fulfilling? Is it not? Maybe you need to travel and see if there are smoother waters in your path ahead. Because if you travel and you communicate, this will indeed help for you to make a decision to ground yourself and decide, do I want to continue in the path I'm on, or do I want to leave that path behind? Yes, this Gemini is sick and tired of waiting around, worrying and wondering. Okay? This Gemini is been a long way in this path, and now they need to really speak their truth about their boundaries and what they want. So some Geminis may do so. They may step forward with a bouquet of flowers and say, are you devoted to me or not? To someone who's very financially independent and secure. And this Gemini is just kind of dragging their feet, maybe overthinking things. It's like they want a new path, and yet they are fearful. They're afraid they're moving towards heartache. They don't even know if they're still just in it for passion or not, this Gemini. So in the first week and a half or so of November 2018, Spirit's saying this Gemini is going to be feeling the energies of sun. They're going to be shining like the sun and feeling good because they've had a communication with someone, and now they're feeling like a kid again. They're enjoying this communication. And with the major arcana judgment, Spirit is going to help you Geminis to make the right decision moving forward when it comes to what you're wishing for. You're not stuck. You have the strength to free yourself from your own thoughts, to step forward and to communicate. But if you're stepping forward, holding on to your coins, holding on to your life, holding on to your heart, and protecting yourself to the point where you can't open up, then you're not in a position, Gemini, to give all of yourself. Some Geminis just want to rush in and have a good time with someone who may be dealing with a difficult child or who has some harsh words to say. But either way, you're going to be able to manifest the truth of the situation, Gemini, if you communicate in the first half of November 2018. So by mid-November 2018, Geminis, reach out in a passionate, kind way, and don't worry about being sad, about things not working out. Open your heart to find success in a connection, a commitment, a partnership, a friendship, and let Spirit guide the way. We have the major arcana Justice here. So if you truly want to marry or commit yourself to someone, if you want to move with someone and start a new life with someone, you've got to open up and speak your truth. And for some of you, you haven't spoken your truth to someone who needs to hear it, who has air in her chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini like yourself. This particular Gemini may be looking at a feminine energy who's financially abundant and secure in her space, who's very caring, loving, giving, and supportive, who may, again, be with a Sag, Leo, or Aries, or have that in their chart. And that therein lies why the Gemini is stuck. They're not giving thanks to the blessings already in their life, and they're not allowing them to make a decision in their life. Therefore, they're feeling stuck. And they know that things are changing in their life. They know they need to put their energy into something new. The time has come. But they just need to get to the truth of, do I like the attention of this communication? Or am I truly going to set goals to come together with another and open my heart to love? Because Gemini, if you're single and you really care about someone and you want to make a commitment to and with them, the first half of November is a time to have that discussion. Don't let your fears hold you back. Step forward and communicate what you would like from that, what feels like a karmic or soul connection. Express your hopes, wishes, and prayers so that you can find the truth. Some of you are going to find out that you are indeed leaving a difficult path in the past, but that someone around you has probably just been manipulative and playful and do not want to move ahead. But at least then you'll know what you're moving forward with and what or who you are not. If you'd like a personal reading, I'm available at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com, and my price list is below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Take care, and God bless.